What is going on, guys? DBG here. In this video we are going to be doing a gameplay with the DeMarcus Cousins card. He is not the showcase player of the day. The showcase player where we did our unlimited gameplay was Jimmy Butler. DeMarcus Cousins is just another really good card in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. So DeMarcus Cousins, he's got just ridiculously good stats. And before we get on to him, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We are trying to hit 250k subs as soon as possible. Obviously, we are quite a bit off that, and it's going to take a couple of months, but still, it's not like I'm going to be stopping doing this for another quite a while anyway. But yeah, so DeMarcus Cousins, 98 offensive overall, 96 defensive overall. He has got 33 goals and 16 huffs. Catch and shoot, corner specialist, pick and popper, relentless finisher, rim protector, box, interceptor, intimidator, moving truck, post move, lockdown, backdown, punisher, consistent finisher, contact finisher, pro touch, pump fake, maestro on brick wall. As well as 33 goals. These goal badges include goal clamps, which is insane. He also has got goal deep hooks. He has got goal downhill, goal dream shake, goal quick first step, gold unpluckable, goal deep fades. He got gold range extender. He's just a crazy good card. Like, you can tell even badges, his stats could be horrendous and he'd still be a good card. But he's got a 93 post and fade, which is good, especially on next gen, because post game means a lot more on next gen. He has got an 87 3 ball, 90 mid, which again, both of those are really good. He's got an 85 driving dunk, 83 ball handle, which is ridiculously good for a big man. He's got an 81 block, which is pretty good. He's got a 74 steal. He's a half interceptor, so he'll be getting in lanes anyway. Solid perimeter, a really good perimeter defense of 85 actually. An unbelievable interior 96, although interior really doesn't matter unless someone's posting you up. Unbelievable rebounding. Like the 80 speed with ball might be his most ridiculous stat. And then lateral quickness of 87. I mean, he's juiced up Draymond. Like a lot of people are comparing him to Blake. I think he's somewhere between like Draymond and Blake. He's well and truly completely juiced up Draymond. Or if you want to call him Blake with a worse release, that works as well. Because the release, I mean, I don't mind it. A lot of people hate it. I really don't mind the release. It's not the fastest release in the world. And I will say that off the quick stop, it's not great. Like, that's a laner. But like off the L2, it's fine, I think. Like, yeah, it's fine off the L2. But like if you are using them and you're just happening to get into this range right here, it's not the greatest off the quick stop, but if you look, it could be way worse. Let's test out the dribble six. Obviously hot zones, he's hot zones everywhere as well. This guy's good. I mean, normal 3 is fine. Like, just overall, the card's not bad. In terms of just his movement and his dribbling. It's not bad at all. Like, it's not like he's the greatest dribbler in the world. He's also not the worst dribbler in the world. And then, obviously, you have to take into account the fact that he is a 6'11" big man, or 6'10" big man, when you're talking about certain cards and how they dribble, but I like him. I think he's good. I think he's really good. So anyway, yeah. Post game, I'm not going to use much of it on current gen anyway. Dribbling seems to be okay. Obviously, he can boost well. He's got great speed with ball. Man, like, this guy is one of the best centers in the game. If we're talking primary center position, can you even argue that there's anyone better than this guy, including Wilt? Like, I think it's hard to argue that Wilt's better than him. I also think it's kind of hard to argue that Wilt's much better than Bill Russell. And I think he's better than Bill Russell. I am really... Okay, I am very iffy with this release. I need to get used to it. It's weird. It feels like it's a different time. There's a different timing every single time I shoot the ball, which is a little bit annoying. I forgot how to use the stick on this gen. Oh, can I just green with the stick? Oh my god. Remember when I used to be able to green everything with the stick on this gen? And now we can't green to save our life with the stick. I miss being a good stick shooter. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. So anyway, now it's green on deep 3. Because he does have range extender. And imagine his fades on next gen though. That could be kind of crazy. He could be crazy in terms of fading next gen. Okay, come on, green one of these. Can I just green a shot? It's been so long since I've greened, and we were greening everything at the start. Oh my god. Oh my god, lads. This is getting bad. This is actually getting really bad. Full bard. What? The one time we're in the full bard, we go and miss it. Now let's get on to the game. Oh my god, that was bad. That was like 2K19 levels of struggling to green right there. That was 2K19 levels with some lower overall players. Yeah, that was really bad. But yeah, so let's go and play some TTO. Because again, the showcase gameplay was Jimmy. The rest of the gameplays today are going to be on TTO. So Jimmy Butler, or Jimmy Butler's gonna be in there, Paul George and DeMarcus Cousins. Hopefully we can come up against a moderately good, but not too good a team. I don't really want... Actually, no, I wouldn't even mind coming up against Will Chamberlain, really. I don't care who I come up against. As long as Jimmy, or not Jimmy, Boogie can kind of showcase a little bit of what he does. If I'm up against 3 guards, then it's just going to be a case of I'm playing bully ball, which is fine. Which is fine. Bully ball is a legitimate tactic. Or if it's a big man, like it's Shaq. Okay. Okay, my opponent has got Jimmy as well. So he's up against Shaq. So I'm not going to be able to really take him inside. Which is fine, though. Because that means I got to play outside. Which is one thing that Boogie does really well. And that was one thing when I was saying, I realized, I'm talking about how if there's a small guy, I'm going to take him inside. If it's a big guy, I'm going to take him outside. Like, that just shows his versatility. Snatchback. Oh, from there, maybe. Too deep. Okay. Okay. Oh, they're giving me that. They're giving me that shot. I missed it. I get it. I'm playing on about 5 frames per second, but I really missed that. That's a disappointing one. That's a disappointing one to miss. Oh, quick stop. Oh, no. Why did it not let me quick stop? We're fine, though. We're fine. Green that, please. Why did I not take him inside? Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. All I'm going to have to say is, like, if I wasn't dumb there, we would have been fine. And it's bad offense or defense by me. Yeah, we're fine. Got him with the boost. We got him with the boost. Good. Let's go. That's one thing. The boost is still a thing. We are struggling. We can go to the basket. Good defense. L to him. Walking back. Green that. Is that really too deep? I thought he would have that in him. I really did think he would have that in him. Good defense. Shoot that. Great defense, PG. Nothing we can do. Alright. The release set shot 8. I didn't think I minded it on Yao, but I'm definitely not used to it on this card. But his handles were so nice. Like, his movement is different. Like, I'm not used to release evidently, but man, once I get used to this release, especially on current gen, his movement. There's certain times with a card where you're like, you can even have a bad gameplay with it, but you know for a fact that the card is a good card. And this is definitely one of them. Like, no matter what I do, you can just tell by the way, it's just his movement in general. Like, he's just blowing by this Shaq like he's not even there. He is just absolutely demolishing this Shaq. And he's also got clamps as well, so he can guard the Blake Griffins of the world. And that might be kind of the unsung thing. The difference that separates him from like a Gobert and everyone is that he can guard the Blake Griffins and the Chris Webbers of the world. And he's not going to be anywhere near as difficult to obtain as Blake Griffin. He's not going to be nearly as expensive as Chris Webber. That's an easy layup there. Boogie's different, man. Boogie is different. Okay, let's see if I can get a couple of 3-pointers with him. I'd be happy. A block would be nice. Nope. Okay, I would not mind being able to get a couple of 3s off with him. So, I don't necessarily think 3 hunting is the way to go with him. I think just pick and pop or pure catch and shoot. Nope. Probably the way to go. Let's actually get him involved in the screen. Let's pop. That's your shot. Ah, you know what? You know what? The release is good. Is fine off the catch. He's not a 3 hunting center. Chris Webber and Blake are, though. I will admit, you got to use him differently than you use a Chris Webber or a Blake. If you use Blake as a point center. Like, he's definitely not, he's closer to Blake than Chris Webber. I will say that. Like, Webber is a very different card, but he is a lot closer to Blake than he is to Chris Webber. He reminds me so much of using Blake. But also, you don't have to badge him out. Like, it probably costs more to badge out Blake than it costs for Boogie. Than it end up will cost him 4 Boogie Cousins in like a week or 2. Cut him off. Oh, good defense. That's off, Shirley. Buggy. Ooh, jammed on. Alright, you don't let him do that to you. Buggy, you do not let Shaq do that to you. So you know what you're doing? You're going to go around and double boost him. You're going to boost him. Then you're going to stop. Wait for him to come around the screen. And you double boost him to the basket. That's what you're going to do. Oh my, this is the worst animation in the game. Shaq is literally going to spend the next minute running side to side. Oh no, you got it quick enough. I've seen that go on for like 2 minutes before. Players are trying to side to side to side to side. Okay. Paints it. Off. No, he knocked it down. Alright, he's hitting shots with Boogie. Can't lie, he's hitting shots with Boogie. Oh, we hadn't crabbed. I had him crabbed there. I should have just shot it. That's not smart by me. Alright. If any, like, the goal is end it on a 3. End it on a 3 and a 3-on-3 if that. If possible, like. Out of bounds, surely. What? Alright. It's 2K21 being 2K21, I guess. Oh, nope. Don't want that. I want this shot, though. It's a horrible release. I'll take it. I'll take the release on the white. I mean, he hits off the catch very, very well. And his movement, man, it is... Oh, it's just different. He feels so much like... The way he moves feels so much like Blake. Like, in terms of... He's in that Blake-Chris Webber conversation. Like, what else do you want me to say? He's going to be expensive. But, man, I think he might be worth every bit of MT he goes for. Like... For Blake Griffin, you gotta spend 200k MT to badge him out, and you gotta spend all of the time involved in Blake Griffin, grinding him out, or you gotta do that in the past, or you're paying like 1.2 million MT there or thereabouts for Chris Webber. And I mean, Boogie's comparable to both of them. I'm not gonna say straight up Boogie's better, because I don't believe I can objectively say that, because they have all different animations. They have all very similar stats and badges. But I just think Boogie's player builds. And he just felt different. It's hard to explain. It is so hard to explain why Boogie feels so good in this. I think on next gen they're going to be very similar. I think Boogie might be ridiculous on next gen. With like his speed of ball, his ball handling, and his ability to lean. Like, the ability for a player to lean on next gen is huge, and I can guarantee you Boogie has a good ability to lean. But man, like it is actually hard to explain how good this card is. It is hard to explain how good this card is. And the crazy thing is, like, I'm telling you right now, DeMarcus Cousins is better than Jimmy Butler. Unless Rudy Fernandez or Thurl's release being on fast makes it this god tier release. Unless Rudy Fernandez or Thurl are better, the best card released today is either going to be Dame or this card here. I genuinely think that DeMarcus Cousins is one of the top, and he's a top 10 card in this game. I'm sorry, he is. Sorry, he is a top 10 card in this game. And I don't think you can really argue it. I do not think that you can really argue it. These ball drops are taking forever. So yeah, DeMarcus Cousins, lads. Normally I'm not the biggest fan of Boogie in 2K, but I'm a fan of this card. I'm a massive fan of this card. One of the best cards in the game. I'm not even going to say a must buy. I think on next gen you can definitely... I think on current gen he's way better than next gen. But he's a god on both. He's going to be a god on both gens. I'm telling you. He's got a decent-ish release. It's fast. It's fine off the catch. He just moves different on current. So anyway, yeah. That is pretty much it. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.